Meet Victoria Atkins, MP, the Tory UK drugs minister, who is opposed to legalising medical cannabis in the UK. And let's not forget Theresa May says it's got no medical values whatsoever. Meet her husband, Paul Kenwood, who has a lucrative government licence to grow 45 acres of cannabis in Norfolk, England. But remember, it has no medical benefits whatsoever. Certificate of Incorporation of a Private Limited Company, company number 5853448. The Register of Companies for England and Wales hereby certifies that the United Kingdom Corporation Limited is a for-profit private corporation. And there it is from Companies House. A Freedom of Information request has forced the Tories to admit they've spent 108 million trying to deny disabled people vital benefits in 2 years. Add this to the 153 million a year the sanctions regime costs, more than it saves, and you can see how much their cruelty is costing. We are all humans until race disconnected us, religion separated us, politics divided us, and wealth classified us. Americans are living a deep state-induced lie. They assassinated John F. Kennedy, Martin Luther King, Robert F. Kennedy, facilitated the corporate takeover of MSM, academia, both parties and Congress, turned our presidents into puppets, committed mass murder worldwide in our name, poisoned our air, food and water. If having sex for money makes you a hoe, does having sex for free make you a non-profit organisation? Aye. May's last throw of the dice. Prime Monster secures legally binding concession that Irish backstop would be temporary. Whenever they introduce anything temporary, it ends up being permanent. Deadline of December 2020 to negotiate alternative agreements. So from 2019, March 2019, it's now been put back till December, the end of 2020. That's nearly 2 years away after we're supposed to have left. Government hopes to secure DUP support and before tonight's meaningful vote. Geoffrey Cox will publish new legal advice today. Irish PM cancels US trip to hold special late night cabinet meeting in Dublin. The scum. Brexit breakthrough. Backstop from dead. PM's last minute deal secures legal guarantees. Don't sound good. Express. Now get behind this deal and betrayal and let's unite Britain so we can stab them in the back further and twist the knife further. Telegraph. May keeps deal afloat after last minute Strasbourg dash. NHS to scrap targets for surgery and accident and emergency. I felt like a bereavement to love the brand I had built up. Back to the Strasbourg thing. PM believes she can get an agreement through Commons as she wins legally binding concession on permanent Irish backstop. US to rival Saudi oil exports in 5 years. Daily fail. Sealed with a kiss. Well done for betraying the British public, they said. May on the brink of Brexit deal breakthrough, but will it be enough for crunch vote tonight? I suspect so, because they're all working to the same agenda, and they do as they're told. There's no free anything in for the public. The Guardian, May's dash to Strasbourg in last-ditch push for deal. Times, Boeing ordered to fix 737 jets after Ethiopia air crash. EU Brexit, May demanding Brexit backstop talks. Great British Walk, that's the peak of perfection. Metro, the May of reckoning. PM flies to Strasbourg in mass mission to save Brexit deal from scrap heap. She begs EU for concessions over the Irish backstop in the 11th hour talks, but MPs angered by what wait to find out what they will be voting on tonight. And no, nothing. The rest just junk. Waste of paper. Star. Knickers down. Gypsy King's death wish. Cancer agony left hard man Paddy suicidal. Mirror. Air disaster fears ground them. Pilots called to stop crash jet flights. Hull's bosses insist Brit fleet safe. Financial Times, May flares to Strasbourg in final bid to avert defeat over Brexit. Don't waste your money. Nothing in them at all. But finally, police aware of drowning allegations as patients try to flee abuse at psychiatric hospital. Officers investigating claims of historic abuse by a doctor at the Derbyshire Children's Hospital are looking into allegations that 5 people drowned while trying to escape from the grounds. Patients sent to Aston Hall between the 1950s and 70s have claimed they were taken to a secluded room, drugged and sexually abused by Dr. Kenneth Milner. Over 130 people have spoken to the investigating team, with 27 people contacting police after the release of the report last week. Scientists, milk from cows has the most relevant carcinogen ever identified and turns on cancer. All the links in the description, so if you want to read more about that, you know where to go. On the agenda, everything that's happening in France this week. Here's a look at the big news and cultural events taking place in France this week. After you should know what you should know about. Monday, March 11th. Well, we're already on the 12th, so you know. French President Emmanuel Macron will begin his trip to Africa on Monday, during which he is set to visit Ethiopia and Kenya. Student found with 2,500 grotesque childboard images avoids jail to go to uni. When will enough be enough? Because this is just ridiculous now. A student found with more than 2,500 sickening images of children on his computer has been spared jail. A court heard Joseph Robinson, 19, collected the pictures of child abuse from the dark web. Some of the grotesque images depicted youngsters being raped. The teenager owned up when police seized a computer tower and memory stick in October last year. Gazette Live reports officers discovered 2,598 indecent images of children including more than 3 hours of video at the most serious level Teesside Crown Court heard. Prosecutor Harry Hadfield said officers also discovered 214 pornographic images of children who were not real. When is enough going to be enough? These dirty, filthy bastards should not be walking out of court. They should be going to prison for a long, long time. But then, they're trying to normalise paedophilia, aren't they?